I have been in the worst planner slump. Um, I've just found that the planner is just not working for me anymore, and I've been trying to find ways to make it work. So I created this spread for Valentine's Day week, and I hated it. I felt very uninspired. I liked this little thing here with the boxes and these boxes right here, but everything else, and like this little Excel, but it's just not functional for me anymore. So what I did for that week instead was take um I have a lot of like planner pages because like a lot of planners I felt like I needed to buy new planners each time they released. So I took this one, I wrote out all the dates, and I used boxes to signify each category I wanted to focus on versus focusing on the day itself. I don't have a lot of things I have to do every day, so I felt like having the dates at the top is not working for me any longer. So for this past week, I used the dashboard to see if this worked better for me than the vertical. This is from an old homebody planner, and they used homebody stickers. And this is from one of the type books. And these are just extra numbers I had. So then I did the categories in each box, and then I used the little numbers to indicate which day of the week it was on. So this worked out better. But what I want to do this week is use the vertical, but then make each column its own category. I took this paper and I folded it into eight sections to kind of map out what I wanted it all to look like. So this is what I want to do today. I've been pulling away from more decoration and trying to lean into the functional part first, and then maybe bring back the decorative part, because the decorative part just wasn't really working for me anymore, not in the way that I needed it. So this is the next step in this planner evolution, is to see if I can't make the vertical pages work for me so that I can continue to use this planner. This planner is an 18-month planner. It's the One Happy Year. So I would like to use it for the remainder of the year. I don't know if using a vertical or dated planner next year would be something that would work for me. I'm wondering if I'm going back into needing to use a bullet journal instead. I have used bullet journals in the past, but I've never used the Happy Planner as a bullet journal. I've always used a bound notebook. So I'm wondering if I will, for next year, just do bullet journaling, but using like a Happy Notes notebook instead. So this is a seasonal planner, and most of the pages, or all the pages, have decoration down the center of them, depending on what holiday or season it is. That hasn't really been something that's been bothering me by not leaning into that decoration. At this point, I don't like care too much about the decoration. Like I said earlier, I just want to focus on being functional and having my planner work for me, because it's the most important part of any planner, you want to make sure that it's keeping you organized, keeping you on top of your tasks. So I'm more worried about functional versus decorative. So I want to make this column any meetings or appointments that I have for the week of February 26th to March 3rd. So that's what I'm going to do here first. So I'm just going to, I did at one point have a separate work planner, but it just wasn't something that was working for me. It didn't really make sense for me to separate everything at this time anyways. So I do put everything in one planner right now. That could change later, but right now this is working best for me. Okay, so at the bottom of this section here, I'm going to put our dinner menu at the bottom here. It just works out, there's 7 lines, so that works out perfect. There's enough space here where if I have any extra meetings or appointments that come up, I can just add them in as needed. Okay, so this first column, I'm going to make my cleaning schedule. I do have like quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily cleaning that I like to get done. So I'm just going to label this as cleaning for now, and then I'll probably just write in order like quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily, depending on what I have left for like this quarter. And then it is going to be the start of a new month. So I have to refresh my monthly cleaning. This next one is going to be any holidays or bills. I am just grabbing boxes from the Bright Boxes Mega Sticker Book. I've been grabbing these little tiny header boxes. So I think I used up all the black ones, so I'm just going to continue with the colors. I'm not really worried like aesthetically what it's going to look like. I know it's going to look kind of weird to some people, just kind of have the boxes butted up right next to each other, but I am just trying to figure out what I need to do to feel like I am being productive with my day. Okay. I have been thinking what it would look like if I went back to bullet journaling in a regular bound book. So I've already kind of been mentally mapping out that process. But I really would like to be able to finish the year. Oh my gosh, finish the year in this planner, but it's really not a big deal. If I don't, I can always come back to it. I do tend to trade out my planners, not because I feel like I have to have them all, but just because I do get bored, I do get stale with my creativity and how it's working for me. Let's see. I really just need one more tiny header box. Let me look. So I found a meeting header box So I just swapped the smaller header box to this last, I can't see it, to this last box here. And let me label my sections and then come back and see what type of decorations I'm going to add, if any. Okay, so I filled in all my sections, so I can fill that out once I'm done. I think I'm just going to add this little washi strip up here. Just to give it some like something. After I fill it out, I might go back in and decorate it, but I have to see how I feel. So I decided to pause on decorating because that was feeling like too much right now. I kind of just want to do like bare bones planning and just see how this week works, and then see for the first full week of March if I stay with using the vertical or if I move on into something else. Yeah, so this is it. Thanks for watching.